Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to update my older ranking videos, starting with my top 5 series that I tend to do, just kind of at random intervals of the year. I haven't done this since 2023, so it's been a while. But today I wanted to make a video talking about my top 5 least favorite G3 dolls. I tend to sort this by generation just so it's neater. Also, it's kind of hard to compare G1 to G3 in a lot of ways, so, you know, that's the way I do it. Typically, I exclude budget dolls from videos like this just because it feels cheap, but, you know, since none of them are officially out, it's not like I can include those new unarticulated dolls, so yeah. No rules, this is all my opinion. If you don't agree with me, that's fine, and feel free to leave your own top 5 worst or least favorite G3 dolls in the comments below. Without further ado, let us begin. So first up, in 5th place, and this one might surprise some of you, but I have a reason, trust me. In 5th place, we have Day Out Draculaura. I know, this is objectively a good doll, but when it comes to ranking the entirety of G3, my issues with this doll still exist, and the issue that I've always had with this doll is how virtually identical she is to her original core release. All they did was shorten her sleeves and change her shorts into a skirt. Like, the doll is basically exactly the same. Different earrings, yeah. She's got the same headband and hairstyle, though, and she's got the same socks, just without the little lace around the tops of it. Like, she's basically wearing the same outfit. This doll is just lazy to me, and in my opinion, laziness equates to a bad doll, so that's just my main issue with her, and I think she deserves a spot on this list. It's been long enough that I can say this doll kinda sucked compared to the other Day Out dolls, so yeah. Next up, in 4th place, again, this might be another shocking one, but I've never really liked this doll, and I gotta speak my truth. 4th place is Monster Ball Cleo. I have tried to like this doll, but actually having her in person, like looking at her, messing around with her, shaking her around, you know how we play with dolls, right? Yeah. I'm just very underwhelmed by her. The underdress is cute, but it doesn't save her. My issues lie in her makeup colors. For instance, the pink lip just does not work for me. Even in person, it looks exactly the same as it does in the stock photos. There's no change. Also, this doll has a big forehead. Listen, I'm not a forehead hater, but in the artwork she had bangs and it looked so much better. I don't know why the bangs were cut from this release, but I wish they weren't because it may have saved her. Also, the tulle on her dress looks like shit. It looks terrible. I'm sorry. So, yeah, I don't know. I just have a bunch of issues with her outfit being kind of lazily made. Like, I'm not a fan of the tulle, the bangs being cut, the makeup colors. She's just underwhelming, and that makes her one of my least favorites. Next up, 3rd place. We're going through this pretty fast, but don't worry, we're going to stall for time at the honorable mentions as always. 3rd place is Heath. I really wanted to like this doll. That's a lie. No, I didn't. I've always hated his outfit. Like, it's just lazy. Again, the theme in this video is what I deem to be lazy. I have never liked his G3 design. I was fine with, like, I guess, like, the only major change they made with him is now he's the son of Hades instead of fire elementals, and also he's orange instead of yellow. I'm actually fine with him being orange. I like it better. But I just hate his outfit. Like, it's a blue hoodie with flames all over it. Like, they're like, oh, he's the fire guy. Make him wear flames. It just feels like they had no ideas for what he could wear, and it's not like Heath ever really had a style to adhere to, so that means that they could have started over from scratch and created a style for him. But instead, they're just like, hoodie with flames on it, shorts with flames on it, slides with flames on them. Everything he has flames on it. It's just, it looks bad, too. Like, why is it blue? I get it, it's because, like, the hottest fire is blue, I guess? I don't know, but it's just ugly. I don't like it. I've never liked it. So, yeah. And every time I see this guy at the store, even when he's cheap as hell, I don't buy him. I just do not like him at all. So, yeah. Third place feels appropriate. Next up, on to our second place pick, and after this we'll get into some honorable mentions. But second place may shock you. It's Ghoulia. I hate on this doll in every single one of these videos that I do. But this time I've decided to give the throne to someone else, because every time I do one of these, Ghoulia's always number one, and, you know, it just feels overdone. But yeah, I do still hate this doll, don't get me wrong. She still is just one of the worst adaptations from G1 into G3. It just feels like they completely misunderstood Ghoulia's style. Or maybe they didn't misunderstand it, but they decided to rewrite it when they shouldn't have. If anything, they should have embraced her kind of scene-ish style. She had like a nerdy chic kind of scene look to her. I think they should have kept that. But instead, they gave her a hideous skirt with a big plastic buckle on it that's supposed to be a zipper, but it's non-functional because it's not a real zipper. It's just a piece of plastic shoved on there. And then they gave her brains everywhere. She's got brain texture on the bottom of her shoes. She got brain print on her jacket. She got a brain in the shape of a heart on her shirt. And her little hoodie, the beanie, brain. They put a little brain on it just because she's a zombie, you know? She's a zombie. This doll does have a couple good things, though. Like, I actually like the jacket as much as I make fun of it. I do like her jacket. And I also really love her tombstone earrings. Those are super cute. Her shoes also aren't too bad. It's just the rest of her outfit that doesn't work. And also, I just still don't like the green skin. It just seems like such a weird choice. I feel like she should have stayed gray, you know? But, you know, no need to complain about that too much. Also, I still hate her makeup. She still has the worst screening known to man. Just an absolutely abominable face. The brown eyebrows with the little blue hairs on them. I'm gonna rag on it every single time. It's awful. But again, she's not number one this time. There is one who I deem to be worse. Moving into some honorable mentions, these are dolls that I considered for the list, but ultimately left off just because I felt like I had more to say about the others. And there were just others that deserved to be higher than these dolls. Starting off, we have some Neon Frights dolls, starting with Draculaura. I actually don't hate this doll that much anymore. Like, I used to despise her. I definitely included her on this list at least once before, but as time goes on, I'm kind of okay with her. I like her makeup. Her outfit's not too bad. So, yeah. I still don't own this doll, but I have been seeing her at Ross maybe, so perhaps someday I will bury the hatchet with this doll and finally buy her. Another doll from the line that I actually don't like as much anymore is Frankie. I used to really like this doll, but as time goes on, I just kind of deem them to be a little bit ugly. The black and white shorts is ugly. The yellow shoes are ugly. The blue leg is also kind of ugly. I don't know, it's just weird that there's no writing on it. I feel like if they had still kept the doodles on their leg, I would like this Frankie a bit more. But I don't know. I still like this doll. I obviously don't hate them or anything. That's why they're not on this list. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't like this one as much as I used to. Our next honorable mention is Laguna from the Fancy collector that never got another release. It's just her. This doll's ugly. I didn't feel like I could in good faith put her on this list because she's objectively well made. Her dress is pretty detailed, she has a ton of new sculpts, her hair is super long. She comes with a stand. She's the only G3 doll to ever come with a stand so far. And it's just kind of sad that they proved that they could make a stand for G3, they just don't want to. Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of deem this doll to be ugly as time goes on. Not a fan of her makeup. The dress is okay, but I feel like her hair being as long as it is and not really being styled, it's just down. It just draws attention away, and it just kind of gives her a muddied silhouette. It doesn't look as good as it could have, you know? Giving her like a fishtail braid or something, like put her hair up into a ponytail and then fishtail braid it, that would have looked cool, maybe. Or maybe that's a terrible idea. I don't know. I don't know anything about hair. I just brush mine in the morning and I hope it looks okay. But, yeah, I don't know. I just don't really like this Laguna very much. But, again, she's too high quality to put on the list. Our next dishonorable mentions are Draculaura from the Creepover Party set and Cleo from the new Vanity set. This doll just has a terrible outfit. Nothing else is wrong with her. I just hate the shirt. It's absolutely hideous. But I can't just put her on the list because I don't like her shirt, so kept her off the list. But again, just a very lackluster Cleo doll overall. As for this Draculaura, her forehead is fucking massive. She deserved a better hairline. This doll is actually super cute. I like her outfit a lot. But the hairline, they just did her so dirty with that hairline. It's basically the only thing that makes her ugly. Otherwise, this doll was fine. Our final two dishonorable mentions come from the six-pack. We've got Deuce and Claudine. I still don't like either of these dolls. Claudine, I feel like the orange is what ruins her color scheme. It's just ugly. I don't like the way it looks. And not to mention the fur on the sleeves of her casket ball uniform, I just think it looks really dumb. Yeah, it's just the orange, because overall this doll actually has a super pretty face in person. I really like her lip color. Just everything else doesn't work for me. As for Deuce, it's a G3 Deuce. I don't like any of his G3 dolls, and I'm grateful that he's yet to have another release since the Coffee Break set. Yeah, just pretend every Deuce doll is here, because I still don't like his ass at all. And now, without further ado, let us count down our list as we finally get to number 1. 5th place, 4th place, 3rd place, 2nd place, and finally in 1st place, we have the Eekend Getaway original version with Claudine and Draculaura. This doll sucks. Since I decided to turn off, like, all of the usual restrictions I put on this list, I've decided to deem this one the worst G3 doll, because she is. This is basically just a original core Claudine, but dressed in the ugliest outfit imaginable. I don't know what they were thinking when they styled this doll, because the companion she comes with, the Draculaura, looks fine. Like, here's the Draculaura. She's cute. They painted in her boots a little. It looks nice. The dress is fine. She's got the same hair as her original Skulltimate Secrets doll. And then they chose to give this Claudine the same hair as her basic doll, which is objectively her worst hairstyle. I don't think anybody likes that hairstyle. This doll is just bad. Every decision they made on this doll is bad. She looks lazy. The set is lazy as a whole. I'm not going to say this Draculaura isn't lazy, but at least her dress is kind of cute, because whatever they put Claudine in is genuinely kind of hideous. But yeah, I don't really have that much more to say about this doll. I'm starting to feel like maybe I should have just gone with Ghoulia in first place, but I wanted to mix it up for y'all, so I decided to reach into the bowels, the recesses of Monster High G3 releases, and pull this abomination out. This doll isn't terrible, but I think she's terribly lazy. And that seems to be the theme of this video. Just, me saying things I think are lazy, so, yeah. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of this doll. I don't know if anyone is a fan of this doll. Let me know if you are. So yeah, that's my list. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was kind of fun to revisit this topic and count things down again. I'm probably not going to do another top 5 worst G3 dolls video for a very long time. This seems to be like a yearly thing at most. So yeah, unless we suddenly get like 300 new G3 releases tomorrow, there won't be another video like this for a while. I would do it for Rainbow High, but I think it would be kind of lazy to just put the slime dolls in there because they're bad, but, you know, maybe I still could. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if there's any other things you'd like to see me count down. Let me know if you'd like a top 5 best G3 dolls video. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave your own lists in the comments below. And yeah, bye!